that true? Do you accept that the group, other group members, we are not like criticizing but trying to? Yes, Fiona.
We don't accept it. The reason being, we gave a starter as kids and we gave them chance to discover the problem in what?
The starter.
In the starter. So I think to them, they fail to see the problem. But later, one of them identified and
That's a fact.
Bash doing like this. Bash, can you say something at the end? You are waiting for another.
The next question.
Evaluate
the starter. Was it problem posing? Short, specific, simple, sensitive, and solvable?
We understand that. Was it having these 6 S's? Bash, the hand is just burning. He's even putting his hand, put it down.
Because the starter, when you came to the starter, I saw the file, and then the starter was behind him. That was not clear. At the point that we just had Aziz. I don't know where is Aziz. If I ever had the face of Aziz, I couldn't have seen him. But Aziz is my big brother, is his man. The other one. So the skit, the starter, instead of playing it into the community, first this is the community members, you and interpret. That's why even the problem was not clear to them. And then they were confused. And I talked to the Mr. Chairman and I said, you notice that the people are confused because the starter, it was short, simple, but
yes, that is Bash. He's talking about the starter. That the people, like, instead of acting in the middle of this place, they acted behind.
Behind themselves.
Behind themselves.
So it was a backstage performance.
Because of the father, if you ask me what we saw, my village members, they just saw the father holding Aziz and Robin.
Members, do you agree with that?
The starter was.
So I'm sorry, but next year if you are to do it to happen, they should be in between us.
So, members, can we listen to our recommendations of the friends that if the start was to be done, it would be done in the middle of the committee and the teachers were teaching, but it was done behind.
You were indoors.
So even me, I was like, where are the people?
Yeah.
So we see that the starter was not what? Not clear. Another thing you observe about the starter, we need to talk, because the starter is very key, and it was one of the problems someone wrote in the list land area so that we can make them improve. Yes, Maluka?
The starter was giving us major 2 questions.
Yes.
Why are they behind? That's one. Why not in front?
Yes.
Were they behind to hide him? So that you can hear only the voice, and we see the father or the father respond, talking around. Then it would be, if that was the intention, they would have hidden behind the flower, like that we heard the voice, we don't see the father. They were seen at the behind, and even the visitors themselves were also noticed.
Problem. Before you can go and what? And act it maybe in the community. Like for us facilitators here, when we have a starter, we can act it ourselves here. We see, can it pose one single problem or it will pose many? And when it poses many problems, it will confuse. Like the other one, disobedience, good child, what, even here, it could not click that it is reflection cycle. Yeah, so, yeah, the last one.
One last thing about the starter.
Yes.
It is just an addition to what they should do. The starter, if it wasn't clear, because they told us here that if you see that it is not clear, And then the way I've done it, you can tell the community members, can we do it again, and so that you can see and observe and see on the. So you had to come and do it, redo it, and then you could see.
Yeah, thank you. Sometimes that redoing depends on how you can realize the problem faster. Redoing means you wanted them to act the other way, but they have acted differently. But like this scenario, they had already concluded doing it very well. They imagined it was their best.
And it was.
So, telling them to redo, they will not have maybe that idea of redoing it. But redoing it, say, maybe you told John that speak like this, then John spoke a different way. Then you can say, I told you that you speak like this. Why did you speak like that? Because it was like diverting the main problem in the starter. But we don't encourage that redoing so much, because community has given you 2 hours to teach them. So you are going back again to begin redoing. That one is there, but it must come at some point that maybe a mistake has happened, but not like saying, when I got it is not done well, I'm going to redo.
They acted behind themselves.
I like that one,
Yeah.
acting behind it. Members would say, hey people, we're supposed to act here. No, members, let's redo this thing, and they act in the middle here because they did what? Behind. But sometimes when in an exam, you cannot realize the mistake to change faster. Yeah, so, yeah, yes, Pastor.
Yeah, we sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So somebody in charge of asking those questions maybe did not know that it's very important for the participants in the role play to be seen by the community. Yes. So he could not redo the scene because he didn't know what he didn't know. Yeah, so
Yes.
but with this kind of correction, we get to learn and get to.
Yeah, so are we okay now on starters for now?
We are good.
Very good. I propose we move on. Isaiah, in a second.
Yeah, I just wanted to listen what I realized at the starter to the responsibility that those 2 sons, he sent them he forced them to run the work. One refused. But again, it not show the responsibility that maybe I follow the one son who refused because one accepted to go and work, but the one who refused, he did not follow him, as if he was not
The father was not
having
there.
care, good caring of him.
Even when the son went to dig, I think we saw the son digging behind. We didn't know what he was doing. We have to take Isaiah. We go to the last one for the other group. Can we read it? You read up to down here. With this place. Someone with the long sighted.
Was the facilitator learn-centered?
Was the facilitator learner-centered?
How was their pace?
How was their pace?
Did they practice self-discovery, method with community? Were there efforts?
Were
Those efforts
successful?
Yeah, I stopped.
That is
Did
the community get it? So we are looking, was the facilitators or facilitator learner-centered? Were they learner-centered? We are asking you to give them feedback. Were they learner-centered? Have we understood what learner-centered means? Can you give them feedback? You are part of this. Yes. It's okay. Let's hear from Peace. He's not talking so loud because he's not well.
What I love is that the
center was not really center. Because they reached the point where they were as if they were opposing themselves. So, that's the point, I observed it.
That you observed, they were like talking among themselves. So they were not so much, but I saw them engaging the learners, these community members. They were asking them questions, responding, asking them questions. But for him, he saw the facilitators themselves like, not agreed by themselves, maybe asking questions is absurd. We appreciate this.
Because they would ask questions. I think Aida. Yeah, so he was active and then was given an opportunity to speak. So at some point they something.
Yeah, so I understand that also the fact they ask questions, they probably what I from their members were not so engaged then. And yet we expected most of them to be engaged. Like maybe the final question is everyone would maybe ask a question. But I saw like 2 people who were active. The rest were not participating. And then we wanted everyone to practice a skill. At least if it was possible, everyone would share something in that community to see how you talk in the community, to see how you can ask a question in the community. But I don't know how you planned that group, but we expected that. Those questions will be shared, and some of those things will be shared. Maybe another person introduces to the community, another one, maybe others ask the starter, maybe others ask the question, but in the end, at least everyone has what? Spoken, which I didn't realize in that group. Otherwise, it was learner-centered. At least they tried. We appreciate them, 1, 2, 3. They practice self-discovery for that learner-centered. They did. Were those efforts successful? That is, did the community get it home? As they were teaching, did the community get the thing home? Fiona is saying, Fiona says, you know, sometimes it's good to know your soul.
Yeah.
Fiona.
They didn't get it.
They didn't get it home. She has accepted that that is a very perfect learner. We appreciate her 1, 2, 3. You know, it is good to discover who you are. You can become a very good leader if you know your weaknesses and your strong points. So, any other comments, maybe from the facilitators who were also in the communities, apart from that deep, was not in the other community, and it's the one we're evaluating, but the rest of us, we were in the other community also as community members. Anything that we see pertinent, that we want to share here, please, you're welcome before we go to the other group. Anything from the facilitators? Atomic was the one rating the community. He will read to us what he rated. So if the people, you've done it great, you are the facilitators now. We can appreciate the ones who have been rating. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
One question I wanted to ask.
Yes.
I was not in that community, but I heard that community had lost somebody.
Yes.
And I wanted to find out how did the facilitators respond to that issue.
Thank you so much. For sure, that lost somebody. Did that group of facilitators allow the community members to go faster, or the community kept on pressing? We are going, you are taking a lot of time. How was it? How did they respond to that problem in our community? Yes.
At the end, one of the community members, I think he was upset at saying that this time has been away from them. However much they have known that they are not for value, they are still for information. And then he went out on the meeting.
Thank you
That's
so
why
much.
he said that he never delivered, but they never went away with something. So You know,
You are adding on the same scenario.
Yeah. Sincerely, our facilitators did not feel for the community.
There are not that equality.
What would have been done in that case? What would have been done for that action that was? Yes, peace is responding to what would have been
I
done.
think the facilitator would have asked the community how much time can we use so that we can go for planning. So
Did they ask how much time they are going to spend with them? So Chris, he said he would have asked, maybe what time should we stop? So that we allow you go for what? For burial. But well, we said, please, we are requesting that's our 5 minutes and we finish. I think you've seen what facilitators have been doing here. If the timekeeper, then we say, it is time. Then we say, please, we are just having small thing to finish. It is already 5, we need to go home. We ask members, should we stop here or we go home? If we say we go home, we cannot persist. So this has been also our community we are doing, and this was just enough to learn from these facilitators when we go to community what happens with this time management of issues. And the other time, of course, I was having a problem. He said, if I cannot stay, I'm going to ban it. We had to understand. We released him. If we held him here, he would be here, but the mines are where? In Wimunu Pecek. So you release people to go because even though you struggle on them, you teach them, they will not understand. Because the mines will be where? Far. So the next thing we do is we are switching. And you know some of the comments, and now we've learned a lot. We may not dwell so much now in the next group. We are just going to run through very fast so that they can also feel that we have what? Evaluated them. So now we are switching off to group 1. Group 2, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Group 1, you are the ones to read, and they also, so we are beginning number 1. Group 1, you read.
Did the facilitators create good learning environment?
Did the facilitators create good learning? And now we've learned how to do it very fast. Group 2, can you share?
Yes.
Yes. Why do you say so?
By the time the leader came in, they said they got the community when they said they disorganized them. But they went to introduce him and did everything, but later on they realized they didn't organize us.
Yes.
So they organized the internet.
And that was set down.
That was good. We appreciate them 1, 2, 3. So at least we learned what a good environment should look like, even when there were some weaknesses. Now we know what we are supposed to do from the previous group. The next question.
Did the facilitators
This one's you put up your hand. Daniel.
Did the facilitators ask questions?
Did they do that? Group 2?
Yes.
Did they ask questions?
Yes.
Number 3. Yes.
The facilitators keep the discussion on topic.
Did the facilitators keep the discussion topic? Group 2. Did they keep their discussion on topic or they deviated?
So, what I saw yesterday here in the community, they brought, a saucepan. So we thought that it is, food security. They brought that teach food security, they don't food to eat. You know, I don't know. When come where he said, he tell me that this is good, and you will not want also good to teach me. I don't know example of them. You know, and they brought food security, and they are also hungry. They are hungry. I don't know. They tell me that food security really was very hungry. How can teach me that?
Yes, actually, we were not on topic because what we were seeing was so smart. And people wanted to eat. And the food security would look at the store.
Yes.
Maybe calculation somewhere. So it was not on topic.
Wow.
You people are saying you brought a saucepan and that was food. But food security, maybe they would see gardening stores that are lacking food, but now a saucepan. They were like,
The first impression was the food.
The first impression was food, not food security. Yes, I can see one member. Can we allow one member to respond from this side? Fiona, you are talking.
I was just going to add on.
Yes.
When we saw the saucepans, we thought maybe food is inside. But then they opened, there was no food. And then they started yawning, keeping the saucepans away. Then they went. So at first I thought food security. Then again I thought maybe the source of food, enough food. Then again I saw problem of hunger. Then again I saw like child neglect, because the children came and they checked there was no food, as if the parents they are not minding about their
Okay. We are just discussing on topic, but we are going to reach down here to see on the starter. Yeah, you were trying to talk about. I've explained a lot until you pulled it down. So, group one.
Yes.
You realize that the topic was like not connecting with what you are discussing. Even me when they said of food security, I was like, hey. So it was food security. I thought it's just maybe. Yes, good and one. We appreciate them. 1, 2, 3. We are going to the next. Number 4. Here. Yes, if you read.
Evaluate the starters was its problem present, short, specific, simple, sensitive, and tolerable.
That is the starter. Can we talk about the starter?